Oh my goodness, we're about to. I can't remember the last time I was playing. I'm pretty sure that I died. I can't remember the last place I was at when I was streaming. If I'm being honest with you. Okay. Yeah. I think I died on the last stream. I died shortly after. And then I started another. I think? Why am I so bad at remembering things? I don't know. Oh. Anyways, let's get y'all in the gist of everything. Alright. You. I'm remembering now. Well, I didn't forget what happened, but I just can't remember where I left off on the stream. I don't know how far along y'all would know. I'm really not sure. I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna try this because someone brought this over here, and this might work. Oh man, I wasn't streaming at one time, but I got really lucky. Oh, I think someone got in. I think someone got into his base. I'm not sure. His base doesn't have anything I need. So, his base had like 40 boxes in there last time I was on, and we logged off outside of it because I was kind of tired, and I wanted to see if if I could figure out how to get in next time I got on. Because I could have sworn I remember you used to be able to climb through those windows, but apparently that's not a thing anymore. I guess they fixed it. I need to stop logging off in cities, at least like this one, because I'll loot the whole city. Because I'm always, that's what I hate. Every time I play, I always have like this urge to loot like every single house. Because there'll be like one item I like want to get or like I'm going for, and I'll be like, what if this house has it, you know? And I miss it because I don't check it. So I'm just like enticed to like check every single building because I feel like I might miss out on something really good. Ooh, I don't like slugs. I don't like slugs because when I use shotguns, I'm like I'm very prone to trying to hip fire them, and it would just really suck if I tried to hit fire slugs and it just kind of doesn't work out. Okay, so I need to figure something out here. We'll snack on these for a minute. I don't think there's any loot in here. Nope. Okay. I just realized that I have just enough space for this. I don't think I have a knife anymore, though. Because I'm pretty sure I'm stupid and I got rid of my other one because I had a cleaver. The other one was damaged, so I was like, I don't need it anymore. I don't want to get rid of this hook, though. The timer. I'm never going to use it. Hatchet's so much better. In terms of a melee weapon. Knives are very useful, don't get me wrong. It's just that the hatchet can do most of the stuff the knife can do that I would need it for. Like fire stuff. That's where it mainly comes in clutch. I need to keep a gun out. I noticed a lot that Wait, do I not have a shotgun? I thought I did. I am very lost in the sauce right now. I think I did have one, but I had died. Oh my god. What do I do? We're just in a very weird spot right now. Like, we gotta... So, what happened? I spawned at actually, I spawned here. Like, right at the very top of here, where you're on the outskirts. I think I grabbed, like, 2 cans of food. And then I just ran straight up to, Severograd. And then, actually, no, I'm lying. I spawned at Severograd. I was looting Severograd, and I was on the very edge of it. And right as I was about to leave, I noticed there was a guy. There was 2 guys, and they were one was punching a zombie, and the other one was kind of just walking into a house, and the other guy was punching it right outside the front door. It was like one of the double houses, and I had a BK-18 and a pump shotgun. They were both loaded. The BK-18 I only had 1 round for, which was in it, because it just had one in it when I found it. And then I had a couple of rounds for the shotgun. And, hold on. Oh, this is beautiful. And then when I saw them around the corner, and I saw him, like, kind of dealing with the zombies, so I was like, this is my time to, like, you know, murder him. So, what I did was, I aimed at him with the BK-18. I'm pretty sure I missed. I don't think I hit him. And he wasn't even that far. He was like from here to like that. He was like from where I'm standing to like right here. I just missed because I stuck. And then I wasn't, for some reason I wasn't really like, I tend to get like kind of attached to my loot, and you know, for some reason I just didn't get really attached to it. For some reason I just like went like balls to the walls, full send it. And I'm very glad I did that, because I took a shot at him without even being like fully confident that it was gonna hit. I kind of just took a pot shot at him with the BK-18, missed, and then I just whipped out the pump shotgun, just started full sprinting towards him. And by the time he could really react, all he was managed to do was pull out his gun and look in my general direction. And right as he raised like his gun at me, I just hip fired it, downed him. I wasn't sure if he was downed or dead, and then I pulled out, or no, when he went down, I immediately, his buddy was, the one that was inside the building. He, like, just went in and up the stairs. Like, right as I took the shot at him, the other guy was walking in the building, so I knew he was gonna go upstairs. And I don't know why, usually I play very safe, but as soon as I downed that first guy, and I saw the other guy was, like, and I knew where the other guy was, I just went straight in the building. Just full scented in the building. Just ran in there straight up the stairs, and since it was all happening so fast, that's why it was so good, because the guy was like not expecting it, I guess. So by the time, like, he didn't even have time to go in and like post up in a good spot. He was literally just at the top of the staircase aiming down. I just run up there, and he like was just turning around to shoot back at me. Like, he wasn't even ready, bro. I just sent it. I don't know why. I never do that, but maybe I should do it more, because it worked out amazingly. Didn't get hit once by either of them. Just freaking one and done both of them. I'm not 100% sure if the second guy was unconned or dead. I think he was dead, because I remember I ran. Because when I shot that first guy, I knew he was dead, because I usually have the HUD up, so I can see like when I look at stuff, I can see that like it was like his body was ruined, like because he was dead. And then I knew he was dead, and then I went down the stairs. There was like 4 zombies in the staircase, all flooding. I was getting smacked around a little bit, but I just went down to the bottom, and I saw him sitting outside, and I just put another round in him just to make sure he was down, because I wasn't gonna have time to like go out and check. There was zombies everywhere. I needed to take care of that before I got on. And anyways, so that's what I did. I freaking made sure that guy was dead just to be safe. Ooh. Made sure he was dead. Oh, Jesus. And then, I fought the zombies off. Just started kind of meleeing them, you know. Thought I saw like a like human figure standing over there. Thought it was a zombie, but I don't see anything. So I don't know if someone was there and they just ran around the wall, or if I'm just seeing things because I'm retarded. But anyways, yeah. So I killed both of them, dealt with the zombies, had a couple of bleeds, but I took care of it. Blood wasn't in the best condition. And then that's a convenient place. And then immediately after that, and then we distract that one. Wham! Oh, I'm bringing it closer. Oh, not good. Anyways, I keep getting off track. Killed them and dealt with the zombies, and then I went to loot them. And you know, I wasn't like a fresh spawn, because you know I had the BK-18 and the double barrel or the pump shotgun. And they had like a lot of loot, but at the same time they didn't. And I know why that is. You might have already seen it by now. I mean, there's no one that just, you know, if when the thing gets posted on the video, if anyone watches it, you might have noticed by now when I scrolled through my inventory a few times. So they're at Severo or Svetlo. I think I said Severo earlier. I mean Svetlo. Don't put them out. And so like they were literally walking around like with a ghillie VSD. What else do they have? They had a baby AK. And they also had the Glock. It wasn't this Glock, it was a different one. And they had a couple other things. I think he also had a Scorpion. Yeah, he did have a Scorpion. They had a bunch of guns, but no magazines for any of them, which was funny. He also had the VSD right here, but he only had one round in it, which is still in it, but no mag, and that was the only round he had in his entire inventory for it. And the other guy had, I think, a repeater. Yeah, he had a repeater. He actually did fire one shot at me. It was the guy that was standing outside. He shot at me once with it, but he missed before I killed him. And then the other guy had a Pioneer. He was trying to shoot me with a Pioneer, which is kind of surprising, you know. Honestly, I feel like I would have went for the VSD, but that's because I'm kind of decent at hip firing. I wouldn't say I'm good by any means, but I'm decent at it, you know. To where I feel like I could hit it if someone's running right in my face. But maybe in the heat of the moment, no. I don't know. Probably would have went for the repeater, honestly, because I wouldn't trust myself to hit it. But if I kind of knew what was going on, I would have definitely used the VSD, because I'd be relatively confident I could hit it. And I'd want him to go down in one hit, not several. Because I think I had a stab vest. I still have a stab vest. So yeah, wouldn't really stop a 7.62. A 54. And then, so yeah, basically, he had a dry bag like this one. They had a bunch of like, they had like low tier clothing, and they had a decent bit of like actual loot though. But in terms of guns, they just had like really good guns, just no ammo for any of them. Like they had ammo, but no mags. So. And it's clear by this point that they had all. I don't know where they got all this stuff. I don't know how they had all that, but nothing else. You know, maybe they just brought it, but maybe they just had like some stuff set at the coast and they just turn into fresh spawns. Or if they like die, or maybe they just kill themselves and they just maybe they drop off their loot. They kill themselves, go to the coast, get like maybe they have like a hazmat suit stashed somewhere, and then they just go do runs and then bring it back somewhere, you know? Maybe that's what they do. But yeah, pretty much like, kind of just took their stuff, you know, and then I dipped. I didn't even dip. I actually stayed there for quite a while because I was trying to sort out all their stuff. They had 2 guys worth of stuff, and it was just me trying to loot it all, you know. And I was like freaking out. There was gonna be someone else coming along, or I was more worried they were gonna come back. And there was kind of like loot all over the place. And since one of the guys was dead outside and there's zombies kind of around, I was also worried that he was gonna come back, grab his weapon, and you know, kill me. So I made sure to like take it. I took the repeater off the ground, just like chucked it randomly off in the distance, and then kind of just dealt with zombies every now and then because they would kind of de-aggro it after I was looting the first guy. But yeah, they never came back, surprisingly. And then I was going around. I think I logged off because the server restarted. I couldn't hold all their stuff, so I took like all their hazmat stuff and I put it in like a tree where it was hidden. And then I logged off, got back on. You could just jump the fence. I got back on, and it was turning night. And usually I try to play the nights out, which is what I did there. But I think I'm gonna stop doing that. I feel like it's honestly just better, at least for my sake, to just log off at night. I hate doing it. It's like it's a part of the game now. I feel like you're not really playing DayZ if you're just logging out as soon as it turns night, so you're safe. I feel like it's one of the struggles you just have to kind of deal with, but at the same time, I feel like I always just get absolutely screwed over at night, so I feel like it's probably not a good idea. But I got back on, it started turning night, I was looting the city, I couldn't see literally anything. Like, when it turns night, I don't know why it seems like me mainly, but like, I just struggle to see literally anything at all. And I was kind of just sneaking around. Oh, I died. I was kind of just sneaking around looting. Was that a fishing rod? No, this is a tripod. I'm retarded. I was sneaking around with a glow stick on because I couldn't see at all. I had it attached to my bag, or my my bag, and I was sitting there, like walking around, like crouch walking into the city because I was avoiding zombies. I kept accidentally walking into them because I literally couldn't see them. I was just walking straight into them. And then I got next to one building, and then I heard like someone talking, and I was like, kind of like starting to get a little nervous. And then I realized he was like telling me to stop moving, and I was like, I heard the voice. I was already kind of annoyed because I couldn't see anything, and I kept like walking straight into zombies and having to like take them off and off to the side and beat them up. Like, I was just tired of dealing with zombies because I kept running into them, couldn't see, and you know the nights last forever, so I was just like making such like slow progress. And then I heard him, or like, but basically I was already in a bad mood, and I heard him like following me, and I heard him like and then I realized he was talking to me specifically. I thought he was just talking in general. And at first I thought he was just gonna be friendly because I assumed he was like maybe just a fresh spawn that just wanted to like annoy me or just talk to me, and I was kind of like, I don't like to deal with people because I don't trust myself or people. What am I doing? Why am I just strolling up in here like it's nobody's business? I'm gonna get absolutely rolled. We need to hurry up before I get rolled. Okay, I realize this is not the best spot in the world. Realizing very quickly that they can hit me. Die! Dang, that guy's a tank. Dang, he's tanky. Ooh, I'm gonna block that. Die! Jesus! They're so much stronger than normal. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, yeah, he's following me around. Heard him talking, realized he was talking to me specifically, and it went from like trying to figure out if he was like just trying to talk to me for whatever reason to realizing that he was like saying, he was like, stop right there. And I was like, who does this guy think he is, you know? And me being an idiot, I just assumed he had like nothing, and he was just like trying to demand his way into talking to me, and I was just like, kind of thinking to myself, like, just leave me alone. I like don't feel like dealing with someone right now. Just go away. And then I was like climbing onto a scaffolding on the side of the building, and then I realized that he was like right behind me, you know, because I couldn't see anything like at all. I was like kind of like blind. And and then there, like I was on the scaffolding, and I went from like the scaffolding to like climbing onto the building, where you have to like vault up, like jump up and like grab onto the ledge and stuff. So then I realized that he was coming after me. So I aimed the shotgun at him and tried to shoot him while he was like climbing up. And I was all in a fluster and a panic because it was night, I couldn't see anything, and there was some guy telling me to stop moving. So, you know, me having the great aim I do, I completely missed. It wasn't, I don't think it was that far off, but it wasn't enough to do the job, you know, so missed, and then he takes a shot as well. He actually lands his shot, you know, and I die immediately with the majority of the loot that I had on me, you know, and I had the SVD on me, and I had a bunch of other stuff. But I didn't have the NPC stuff because I had dropped it off in a tree previously. And then I spawned at the top of bears, you know. I kept trying to get a spawn close for like ever. I waited out night and then tried to get a spawn close. And I just couldn't for the life of me, and I eventually got like a very tip-top bears, you know, spawn. So I just booked it. Back over there. He was long gone, because this was like 40 minutes later, you know? Yeah, he was long gone. And his, or my body was gone as well. But the VSD was on the ground. I didn't have it out when I died, so it didn't just fall out of my hands onto the ground. He just, I guess, took it off my body, but he didn't actually take it. He left that, which was kind of surprising. Because once you just find one mag for it, you're pretty set, you know? If I saw a VSD, and I didn't have much, I mean, I did have a decent bit on me, so I guess he just took most of that, but I still would have 100% took a VSD if I was him. But he left it for whatever reason, so I took that. I looted the town again because it seemed pretty clear and there was no one there. And then I went and grabbed my NPC stuff. Well, as soon as I got to my body, I went and made sure the NPC stuff was still there, and checked on it and made sure to like pick it up and set it down so like the timer would reset so it wouldn't despawn, because I kind of wasn't sure how long it had been by then. Then I went ahead and looted the rest of the town, got some food, got my tummy nice and full like it is right now. And then I went ahead and grabbed all the NPC stuff, made a little backpack, and like crammed a bunch of stuff in my inventory. And then I went ahead and went for the, what is it, Riffy? The boat? The gas zone? Went and looted the gas zone, found this foul, with, found like 5 rounds for it. Yeah, found a few rounds for it, no mag unfortunately. Didn't find really any magazines. I also found the USG, which I grabbed. It has a giant night vision scope on it. Oh, I'm lagging. That's not good. Okay, I thought I saw something over there. I'm sure that wasn't a person. Yeah, I found the USG, found the giant scope. Oh my god, bro. I feel like everywhere I go, there's like a trail that someone's been nearby. And I really don't like that. Last time I was following someone's like loot dropping trails, I ran into him by accident minutes later, and we both had no idea that we were approaching. I just like panicked really hard, and like, oh boy, this lag is great. I was like crouching, and he was like in like a little military crate, and I opened the door, and I just notice he's there, and I just go like this, and then I have to like drag my aim back down, but by the time I did, he was already aiming at me, and I got like 2 shots off, and then he killed me. Pulled out the little pistol and just put me in my place. So, yeah, following people is something I really don't like, because that means there's someone nearby, and my aim's not bad. I just guess I suck at this game, because every time I kind of get in fights, it's more so either them finding me way before I find them, or it's just me getting kind of just walking into them. You know? Not really like noticing that they're there. And next thing you know, they're like shooting at me. They already know where I am. I don't know where they are, you know? And if I try to like even turn in their general direction and like try to see where they're at, I just get absolutely rolled. Might be in the police station. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, but like they always seem to like, well, of course they're only gonna show you the the good stuff. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people usually just try to show you the good stuff because no one wants to watch you just get absolutely rolled by everyone they run into, you know. But from majority of what I see, because that's what they put out, I usually just see them walking around. They spot someone, they kind of watch him for a bit, and they eventually like kind of take him out, you know. I can't fit under that. They usually eventually like kind of see him. They're like paying attention to them. Like they always manage to spot them first, and they're like always like they always just happen to be like in a really good spot. You know, they'll just see some survivor like rolling about, you know, like hanging out. And it's just like, I wish I could do that. Why are the grandmas so strong in this game? Dang. But yeah. I always feel like I'm those people that end up in the. I don't think I've ended up in one, but I just feel like I'm in the same scenario as all those people that end up in the videos, you know? Getting spotted from like across the city, just kind of watching me run around do my thing for a bit before they decide to just end my life. Or as they're just like making a move on me. I just always feel like I'm in the same scenario as that, you know? I mean, I guess this could probably be the reason why. I probably shouldn't be looting this, considering someone's clearly came through and cleared all majority of this out already. But my inventory is not the most well. Oh, well, here we go. This is really helpful. Okay, let's shut up. Oh, wait. He heard us. He heard us. We're gonna get him over here. I'm not trying to bring him anywhere near that far. Of course, he's gonna do this thing where he doesn't know how to jump a fence for 20 minutes, even though he should clearly know how. I don't know why I have a bandage out. And now the other one knows. That's great. Just die? You never saw anything? Whoa. Oh, I'm dead. This is what happens, bro. I just feel like I get screwed over. Like, look at that. Zombies hold me up, and now someone knows exactly where I'm at, and I'm gonna get shot in the back. Because of just stupid stuff. Leave me alone! Okay, well, We need to get away from that old annoying turd. So that's a roof. I don't want to be up there. I'm gonna try to see if I can see anybody. I'm pretty sure that was a person I saw. There he is. Don't know why he's wearing all white. Oh, the tree? Did the tree just tank that? The tree did just tank that. Oh, I hit him! Oh my god, I actually let a shot with this foul for once in my life. That doesn't ever happen. What am I doing? We got more rounds. And it's jammed! That's, convenient. One round in. Can't see because my arm's in the way. I'm trying to see if there's a person out there, but my arm's just nice and all up in the way. Is that a person? That is a person. I'm actually hitting shots with this thing, bro. And it's jammed again. Oh, that's amazing. You know? 2 shots in a row. Nice and jammed. I don't know how to feel right now. I'm very scared. Oh, Jesus. The most annoying part is that humongous 7.62 bullet got tanked by a twig. Alright, we need to actually do this thing for once that they call reposition instead of just kind of standing around asking to get pushed up. You don't see me. You don't see me. You're definitely gonna see me. You've been staring at me for a good 20 minutes there. We're gonna hang in here for a minute. Because he isn't fully aggroed. I managed to lead both shots at this foul, which is very surprising. Because usually when I'm bored of these servers, every few hours or so, or it turns night and I just die and kind of get off for a bit, I usually hop on like a PvP server and just, you know, make sure that my aim isn't complete garbage. And usually when I use the Spower or the VSS, I usually don't use it at that long range because it's just really slow, but even range like that, I usually struggle to lead it because the rounds are just so slow. But somehow I've managed to hit both of them, lead a shot on both of them, which is usually something I'm really bad at. But you know, if it's gonna go ahead and be nice, you know, I ain't gonna complain. Kind of annoying that he just happens to be standing right outside the door. Like, go away. You're not very fun. Leave me alone. Anyways, we need to get a bird's eye view of what's going on. Oh, I don't have a suppressor on this. I thought I did. Oh no. That is a very stupid idea. Oh no. What have I done? We're just a complete disaster right now. Wait, I'm stupid! We found a box of rounds! My brain needs to start kicking in, bro, I swear. I'm all over the place, bro. What is going on today? My mind is not straight at all today. It's just everywhere. The bench. There's a zombie there, so I think it's a relatively okay sign. I need to also learn that people also know how to reposition, so they're probably not going to be in the same spot I saw them 20 minutes ago. I need to stop looking in all the same places and kind of look. I'm very bad at predicting where people are going to go though, so I usually struggle with that. And this bush is like very not hidden. But I think the tree is going to help me stay kind of hidden, so I'm just going to kind of like try to quickly scan some of the windows and see if I can see anybody. It's not very nice, Mr. Tree. Okay, the tree's just getting really annoying. The bush also isn't helping very much. I'm relatively camouflaged, they might not see me. I feel like since I shot both of them with a suppressed weapon, and I think they do decent damage. I think that was a zombie I saw. I think it does decent damage, so I think, that's a zombie. I think they're probably just gonna dip. I don't think they're trying to really hang around. They probably also don't know that I'm chambering rounds for it. They're not really close enough to hear me chambering it. And, fixing the jam that happened twice in a row. I know it's damaged, but I feel like badly damaged is where that should start happening. It's just kind of unlucky, I feel. But, I also don't know why that guy was standing on a shed. And, I'm really disappointed that twig tanked that sniper round. Because I feel like that could have been a kill, or at least a knockout, and I could have finished him off with the Val. Or the Sval. See, I just don't like that I'm not seeing him at all. I feel like if that zombie would have never came along, I feel like I could have definitely snuck up right on and killed at least one of them with the scorpion. But that's out the window now, because, you know, a zombie just happened to be standing right within their hearing distance, so he went out to see what was going on. And then, you know, of course, I couldn't even focus on him immediately because then an old lady decided to join in on the fun instead of just leaving me alone. Uh, yeah, I definitely feel like they just dipped. I'm not seeing any movement. I've tagged both of them once. First shot on, oh, actually, I can't say first shot considering I missed a VST shot. And, you know, if they're even relatively, like, familiar with this game, I feel like they'll know that this is a, oh, I see movement. Oh, there's a guy. I feel like they definitely know that, I don't know how far that is. I do not trust that at all. That's the 200 meter, I think. I'm pretty sure the numbers on the side are numbers, so that'd be like 200. I feel like he's about 250, 250, 300. I feel like it'd be about right here to hit him. But, I definitely don't trust myself. If he stands still, I want to take a shot at him, but it's really just not a good idea. I just kind of want to stalk him for now and just kind of more so figure out what he's doing rather than, kind of figure out what he's doing really rather than just kind of running around dying. Or just taking shots at him and giving my position away. I ain't no toke wrecker, I ain't freaking sniping dude from across the map first shot. Like a freaking G. When he stopped to aim for a second, I couldn't tell if he was aiming directly at me or not, and I got kind of like a little worried. So I was getting ready. Like if I saw that barrel pointing straight at me and he was standing completely still, I was definitely gonna go for that shot. I feel like at least one of them has a pretty capable sniper. At least one. They were relatively geared. I feel like at least one of them has probably something with a hunting scope on it. Looked like that guy did. He had a plate carrier on and everything. I'm pretty sure the guy that I missed the shot on at first had a plate carrier on. Wish I had armor piercing rounds. Those would have been pretty sick. But, see, this is the thing I don't like. I mean, I could start moving, but I just don't know where I would go. Like, I feel like I'm gonna sit here until they find me. But, like, we just figured out, you know, that he's over there. He started kind of moving this way. I don't know if he's trying to flank the entire the entirety of Gorka, or if he's just kind of like dipping out. Cause I ain't seeing much more action. And there was a whole nother guy too that I ain't seeing, so he's somewhere as well. Oh, we found him. I thought I saw something. How far is that? That's about 200 exactly, I think. Lay down, buddy. Jesus. Jesus Christ. If he stands completely still, especially if he like tries to aim at something. Oh yeah, I have much less sway with this too. So he was flanking the whole thing. So I was right about that. I guess I'm not the worst at predicting. Maybe I just don't act upon my predictions well enough. It's just there's a lot of times where I like hunker down in one spot and then I just kind of feel safe, but I eventually get gotted, you know? And I'm kind of doing that right now. I've been sitting here for a fat minute. But by the looks of it, I was hoping he'd come up here next and maybe stand still for a second. So I could give him a nice little gift. Maybe he went back down. I just don't want to be like tunnel visioned by a scope. I kind of want to have like a broad view of like a wide area, so I'm just trying to look for like little bits of movement. Where's he at? Come on, bro. He's got to be somewhere. I feel like if I would have never shot the SVD first, they probably wouldn't be as nearly as scared of me. But I feel like they're definitely kind of scared because that sniper ain't no joke, or this sniper ain't no joke, bro. If I don't see him for like another few minutes, I'm just gonna straight up leave. Because I don't feel safe. Because if he keeps that flank going, he's gonna catch me eventually. Thankfully, it's like really open up there, so he can't flank through the trees all the way around behind me. I'll definitely see him if he tries to get behind me, but I just don't like not knowing where they are, you know? He was looking for me for a bit, though. I'm pretty sure the other guy that was like just kind of standing around. Well, one guy was wearing a really bright outfit. That guy wasn't wearing a bright outfit, but at the same time, he had a plate carrier on, which I'm pretty sure the first guy did with the bright outfit. And the other guy, I don't think he did. I think he had like a blue vest, whether it was a press vest or a stab vest. I think he had like a blue vest on. We're gonna give it like another minute or two, and then since we know since his last known location's over here, we're gonna dip towards those goats. Oh wait, hold on. I see more movement. I could have sworn, I'm pretty sure I saw him dip down into the city, but that's a lot of budding, so I'm gonna just make sure he's not up here before I start looking through the city. I really hope he went back into the city. That means that means he's probably gonna be in there for a minute. Kinda just looking around. Oh god, imagine trying to use this thing. I'm good. We're not gonna try to get too tunnel vision. We're gonna make sure there's someone just hanging about here that's like running up on me and I just ain't paying attention, you know? We're not gonna try to keep like a wide perspective. It looks pretty clear over there. I think he went all the way back down here, so we're just gonna kind of look at the town for now. He went like way back there though. He's got like a lot of room to play around here. I'm so nervous right now. I was just about to dip, but now that I saw him going to the city, I want to stay even longer. But it's just, oh, okay, we see him. Nope, 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 that's a zombie. It looked like white, but I think it just wasn't rendered in the color properly. And it was also moving kind of quick, like someone walking around, but it was a zombie running. Well, we're pretty sure he's in the town, but there's a pretty good chance that he could kind of run to this town and then come up through here right into me. So I'm gonna sit here for like a couple minutes, and uh, if I don't see any activity or get any opportunities, I'm just gonna go ahead and bail before he ends up coming up here and checking this part of the area to get a look around, or just to go north. Kind of sucks. I didn't really get to loot Gorka. All I got to do was shoot rounds at people and not even kill them. So I kind of just expending ammo and getting nothing in return, you know. Oh, I'm just so paranoid. Well, we definitely don't need to be sitting here all day, so another minute or two we're gonna give it, because that guy is pretty stacked. If that's the same guy from earlier, then that guy's pretty stacked. If I could manage to snag him, that'd be a pretty good payoff for the rounds I've used so far, even though I haven't really used that much. Come on, bro. Just give me a smidget of like a little hint. You know. Let me just see him run around for a second, so I can stay even longer. Why can't he just walk into a building, and just start standing completely still while I have a perfect shot him through a window? You know. Why can't it just be that convenient? Oh, this is. Look at that. It perfectly blocks the window. No, wait. I'm stupid. Okay. I was gonna say the left lane also blocked the window because of the tree, but actually it doesn't, so I'm just dumb. Uh, okay. One more quick little scan through the town with a scope, and if we don't see anything, we're just gonna bail because I'm not trying to get absolutely murdered right now. I almost said a whole different word that I don't know if YouTube's very fond of. I usually don't like the battery and the scope for this, but I don't think I have room to put it anywhere else, and I kind of just want to have an extra battery, so I'm just kind of threw it in here anyways. Let's not get too tunnel vision though. He could have moved back up here. Alright, quick scan up here just to make sure he's not like just happens to be looking straight at me as I start to move. Looking pretty clear. it's looking like we ain't gonna find this guy. So, time for us to get out of here before we overstay our welcome and get absolutely plummeted by a sniper rifle. It would definitely not be fun. Usually I follow the road and just keep going, but that's not, I don't think that's a good idea considering there's tangos in the area. So we're just gonna kind of skedaddle. I'm gonna get my stamina up before I sprint through this open field. I usually don't think about stuff like this, but I'm very paranoid now, so you know. Great. There's also cows in front of me. I almost feel like it's a good idea to camp the cows, you know? But I feel like that's pretty boring. I'm tempted to do it though. Quite tempted to just camp the cows. And see if anyone goes for a nice little snack. Oh god, they're right here. Of all places. Let me get right here. I mean, I'm not too sure why I'm kind of like hoping someone's gonna come for these cows. These cows have been here for a minute. Someone has yet to come to these. I'm really starting. Ah. Not seeing any action. I'm pretty sure I'm good on food. Actually, I'm not. I'm not really good on food. I mean, my levels are great, but I'm not like just chilling in terms of food. Well, I honestly could go for a cow right now, but I'm really not trying to start fighting one around here, at least. Really not trying to go mess with cows while there's people around that are way more geared than I am. Like, we all got big old guns, but at the end of the day, they got whatchamacallit, uh, plate carriers and all the fancy stuff. I got the fancy guns, and they got the fancy loot, you know? All I got in my inventory is food is a jar of strawberry jam. And I don't know how to feel about that. I still put this here, put this here, put this here. Nope, right here. Nope, right here. And then, nah, keep that like that. I thought we had more. I think I'm thinking of my old character. Yeah, I'm thinking of the guy. I keep thinking of my character before I got absolutely rolled by the guy in the dark. Because I keep like thinking I have this and this, and I realize I don't. But that's clearly because I'm just retarded. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we used a round of this, so let's just be safe. Also, I'm also stupid in the regards that I didn't know how to like. So like, you know, if I hold right click right now, it's gonna empty the magazine. And the only way I knew how to really fill magazines was to drag, combine, wait that split second because there's a delay, and then hold left click to load. You know? Because that's how I was taught when I first started playing. You know, my friend was like, alright, now click this, and now drag it to combine, and go ahead and start reloading your, you know, your mags. Because it was like when I was getting into the game, you know, and they're telling you how you actually have to like fill your magazines with bullets and all the fancy stuff. You know? But Anyways, we're gonna take this. Well, actually, we're gonna take this first. We're gonna take this off, and we're gonna take this. We have like 1,000,000 rounds for this, and as soon as I find like a mag for this USG, a mag or two, I'm dumping this. I'm ditching this, and I kind of want to put it to a little more, bit more use. It's like my only reliable like weapon that I have like a ton of ammo for, so that's quite kind of why I'm using it. I don't really hate the Scorpion. I don't mind it. I don't dislike it. It's just, it's simply not as good as other things. So I'm really just holding on to it because, I don't really have much else to mess with. We're not going to try to beam it. We're going to try to, like... Oh no, this is going to be terrible. So it might ruin, for starters, and then also, I feel like the meat's going to not be very cut very well. Look at that, delicious. The meat isn't cut very well, but, they're big old steaks, so, grab all that. Put the steak in there. Put that there for now. This looks like the most. Nope, I'm stupid. That's way off. Okay. We're leaving. Time to go. If anyone's around for a bit, like that guy with all that gear, he's probably gonna notice how all the cows suddenly just got quiet. He's probably gonna realize something happened. I'm also very surprised that I killed that cow with just 3 rounds. Normally the animals in this game are quite tanky. But, seems like that wasn't the case. For what's-his-face. Oh yeah, back to the ammo thing. Yeah, I didn't really know how to, like... Apparently, I didn't know you could just put the mag in your hand, pull it R, and it just starts throwing rounds in it. I was not aware of that, and I'd always see people do it, but I also know, but a lot of people like to do like, I think it's more of an older method, so they just kind of do it because that's what they're used to. So it's still smoother for them, where they put it in the hotbar. They put like the ammo next to the weapon in the hotbar. Like they put like the weapon, put the mag, and then they put bullets. And I'm pretty sure like they hold one. If you have one of the hotbar slots in your hand and you hold the other hotbar item, it'll or you hold the button for the other item you want to combine, it'll just combine them. So like if I had a mag in my hand and I had bullets in like slot number 3, I could hold number 3 to start combining. I thought that was like the only way to really do that, but then I saw someone do it who wasn't using that method of using hotbars or using the hotbar. So I kind of just asked him. I was like, well, I didn't ask really him specifically. It was a YouTube video. And I just asked like, does anyone know how he did that? And then the guy who made the video happened to reply. He was just like, yeah, you just hold R. And I was like, oh. I feel pretty dumb for not knowing that. I feel like that's, we're not going for that, no. Server's about to restart anyways. And, shots in the middle of the woods are not my thing. Literally just aimlessly running through the woods until I hope not my cup of tea. We'll keep a lookout in this direction, but I highly doubt they're going to come over here into the middle of this giant open field. I think cows are more over there, and I'm pretty sure fairly certain he's not shooting cows. He would have, like, a cow's a huge target, and it doesn't run very fast, and you can get really close to it before it starts running. So, and they're not very tanky, evidently. After 3 taps with 380 killed it. But so I guess he's probably shooting someone. That guy, like I said, that guy that we were watching, that was like scouting out the town. He didn't exactly look like anybody that we knew. Like, he didn't look like one of the. He didn't seem like one of the two guys we saw before. I think those guys just kind of dipped, or maybe just hid in a house. Maybe they were just hiding because they weren't. Maybe they were just gonna camp. They were like, this guy clearly has better guns than us, so I think we can take him out if we both just like kind of hold down a house. Maybe that's what happened. And maybe the guy that was scouting it happened to kind of run down into town and find him. Or happened to be scanning the town, and maybe the other guys were like, alright, let's move out, you know? I think he's not here. And then they kind of run into... What's his face? That's what I'm thinking. If there's people fighting, because like I said, that guy didn't look like anybody else that I've seen. I'm pretty sure the guy that was standing on that shed like a weirdo. I don't think he had a plate carrier on, and I'm pretty sure the other guy that did have a plate carrier on had the like, I think it was white hunter gear. That's what it looked like. It was like almost a whole white outfit, but it looked like a hunting outfit. I don't know why he'd ever wear that. I'd rather wear clothes with barely any slot than wear that, because it's so easy to see, especially in the woods. You're just getting spotted like nothing else. But anyways, so yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking might have happened, because we kind of went up there and they were both kind of in the middle of the town, you know, and suddenly they just disappeared. Didn't even like really see them leaving or anything, but. And you know, also I didn't really see any zombies, but I might have killed all the zombies to me at the same time, you know. So, who really knows, you know? Anything could have really happened there, I guess. But it just seemed like it just really seemed like they didn't leave. So maybe that and like I said, since he didn't look like any of the other guys, perhaps he was, because he wasn't one of those guys. Maybe he was someone else just coming to check out the shop. I mean, perhaps there wasn't a whole bunch of people coming to the shots, because I shot from in the building, but I think it's still kind of loud. I don't know if it's realistic enough to where, like, if I'm standing by the windows it's loud, or it's like a little louder or something. I don't know if it's realistic in that sense, but I feel like you probably just heard that SUV shot and you kind of came to check it out. But, you know, it could really be anything. I really need to get out of here. I don't like this. This unit is quite the popular place, or at least a popular checkpoint to come through. Server's about to restart. My computer is like frying itself alive right now. It usually doesn't have a problem running this game at all. It's just more so apparently streaming and running the game. It's not like, which I've done before. It's usually games that are harder to run, like Call of Duty, that I've actually noticed, like, even that I've noticed at least a slight struggle when trying to stream and play. But it's not really that bad. It's just like a little bit of frame drops, and they're kind of annoying enough to where I just don't really bother streaming it. But for here, it's just like after a while it starts to get kind of jittery, and you know, in this game that's really inconvenient. So I'm not trying to, like, you know, lose hours of progress to some jitters and inconsistency. So, it also just gets very uncomfortable when my lap is being burned alive by a laptop. Maybe if I had a proper desk to sit in right now, I could use that, and it would be a lot better. It's probably also just a lot hotter since it's probably just hotter, so that's why it's struggling to run the game while streaming. Since, it's in my lap, so my body heat might be not very helpful. Because this sucker takes a while to cool off. Like, not a while, but like I kind of feel like I have to like actually completely shut it off or watch like a 30-minute YouTube video for it to kind of go back to its normal temperature. And it gets hot after like 20 minutes, so it's like not even that far into it and it's getting hot. It's just once it starts getting hot for so long that it starts to make me uncomfortable that I really noticed it. Because then my whole body starts to get hot and it's just like, oh my god. Not very fun. Oh, there's the castle. I'm pretty sure last time I thought I was looking in the right direction for it and I just didn't see it and I was like, oh, like, maybe they even removed it. I saw like I literally saw a hill and it had like like just a big opening. I was like, I think that's where the castle was. I think they just removed it for some reason. Maybe they were making some random map changes just to, maybe just to make the map feel a little new. They just kind of like remove certain things and do this and that, but I wouldn't see why they would ever remove it, you know? So landmark. Like, maybe replacing it would be one thing, but just straight up getting rid of it and not even filling its place would just be kind of dumb, I would say. Unless it was like, maybe it was an overpowered spot, but this really isn't overpowered. Some people base in it, but I really honestly feel like they don't get that much traction. Traction. One of those two. I feel like they don't really get like much traffic, or they probably get a bit, but it's usually probably people all the way at Radio Zenith, or just people coming by to visit. Which honestly, maybe there's a lot of traffic, because I feel usually when I go to Radio Zenith, because I don't go that often, but usually when I do, I go straight from Radio Zenith to the castle because that's like the only other landmark I really know, and it's also going west, which I like to go west because, you know, I'm trying to get towards like northwest or Starry and stuff, and this is like a spot I can hit real quick while I'm on my way through. And usually I don't have like a PSD, you know, so hunting scopes is usually something I'm looking for, and just hunting gear in general. Oh baby, we need this. USG should be fine. BSD should be fine. This foul is not fine. We also need to repair our pants. It's starting to get annoying every time I see it. I just keep forgetting that it's like that until I see it. And then I'm like, ew. I think the Scorpion got a little beat up. Yeah, Scorpion's a little beat up. Oh god, the server's about to restart in like 2 minutes. Since it goes off 1 minute. Since it like restarts 1 minute before it's actually going to. Glock should be fine. Yeah, Glock is fine, so we're just gonna ditch it. We don't really need it. Actually, no. If we can repair this, we'll repair it. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna ditch it. They're not super important to the point of like needing to make space for it. Oh, it's a mace. I didn't know what that was. That's cool. I don't know how he missed right in front of him. But I ain't gonna complain, that's for sure. We'll just set that up there. Is he running up here? He is running up here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, no surprise that someone has tried to base here before. The mace seems pretty cool, but I don't really think it's worth, like, just don't like kind of going for other stuff. Let's just get in here for this. What sucks is a lot of the servers that I try to play on are, like, really full, because I like active servers. I love servers with, like, people, you know? I was gonna say, I know I have 308, but they're both boxed up. I also don't have anywhere to put this, so I don't think I'm gonna take it, honestly, because, you know, I just simply don't have anywhere for it. Well, can I put the hand scope on anything? Or a handgun scope? Hand scope. Can I put the handgun scope on anything? I don't think so. Also, why'd the Scorpion go out of its slot? That's weird. I'm starting to really regret not picking up that sharpening stone earlier. We're just gonna kind of let the restart happen. And, yeah. Okay. There's the restart. Boom. No surprise there. We were kind of expecting it. So the restart's, of course, only going to really take a few minutes. You know, that's like no surprise at all. But I really don't think I want to hop back on that server for a bit. It's not like I'm not enjoying it or anything. I kind of want to just kind of go mess around. I like bouncing between servers a lot, I've noticed. Honestly, if anything, I know what I'll do. I won't keep playing DayZ. I'll end the stream and I'll just like watch YouTube for a bit and kind of let it cool off so I can be a little more comfortable and feel like getting back into a serious session like you know like I just did. But I'm gonna let this cool off for a bit so it doesn't have a heart attack on me or just melt. I'll just come back in a bit and hop back on. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, well, ew, excuse me. So we'll start next session pretty soon. Audio.